Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are commentating LSU versus USC college football kickoff week 1. We are getting ready to go here. It's also an eating stream as well. And LSU will be getting the ball first. Thank God I didn't start the stream because I would have been rambling on about nothing for 15 minutes. Here we go. We're going to get a return to start off this game and getting tripped up at the 20. And my stream just restarted on me every time, man. Every time. Anyway, we're commentating LSU versus USC. LSU starts off with the football at around the 22-23, I would like to say. And their quarterback, Garrett, Nussmeier, the 2024 Real Quest, whatever, Bowl MVP. And he will kick off his starting debut against this USC Trojans defense. Nussmeier starts, nice pass near the outside of the numbers, that being to his receiver, Lacey, for a first down to start off for this LSU offense. Man in motion. That being Anderson. Here's a fake. Nussmeier getting out of the pocket. Has time. Throws on the run. This one is caught near the sideline. Again by Lacey. That's going to be another LSU first down. 2 good plays. 2 first downs. Did he get at least a foot down? Yes, he did. That'll be a first down for the Tigers. Now we're going to start off with our first run of the game. That is the running back, Williams. LSU, you have to think that they will be passing the ball a lot this year, as we know. They don't have that strong of a run game. Nussmeier did pass for over 300 yards in the bowl game last year when Jaden Daniels went out. And this one, a quick slant over the middle to C.J. Daniels. Now bring up a third down and short. And getting to USC here, obviously a bit of a down year for them. They moved over into the Big Ten. Trying to make an impressive debut in the Big Ten by beating one of the better teams in the SEC. 3rd and 3. And in motion. That being Daniels. Here's a handoff. And getting stopped about 2 yards before the first down is going to be the running back, Caleb Jackson. And look right here. Great blitz off the edge. You see Cobb, the linebacker, coming off the edge, getting him from behind. Nobody taking him out. Great pursuit as well. Now let's see if LSU is going for this, and their offense is still on the field. The analytics say go for it. Will they actually snap it? 2 tight ends on the line. They're going to move out as receivers. Check with the refs. And Nussmeier's going to pass. Here comes the blitz. Pass near the sideline. Caught. Did he get the forward progress? The officials are going to give it to him. That was Lacey again. He has 3 catches so far. 3 first downs. Out route. No press coverage. They gave him a cushion. Good route. Not sure if it was an option. Or maybe they just knew they weren't going to play press. Well, I think of course they knew that. That's obviously comes through film. And 5 men on the blitz here. Nussmeier throws. This one caught again on the sideline. Lacey for his 4th catch. Near a first down. What's up, Josie? How's it going? Doing pretty well. Lacey, 4 catches, 41 yards. This is an average of 10.3 yards per catch. And I think that's going to be a false start on LSU. I don't even need to put the headphones on because I pretty much already know. Yeah, it's going to be a false start. A snap infraction, actually, by the center, probably. So, snap infraction. That being by their center, DJ Chester. Second and 7. Nussmeier. Hard count, did not snap it. Almost got them to jump. I think this corner is going to come off the edge. Watch this corner on the left side. Yep, here he comes. Nussmeier going to throw. Checks it down. Caught by the tight end. Staying on his feet. Down to the 20-yard line is going to be the tight end, Mason Taylor. Great job staying on his feet. He's definitely been in the weight room working on his legs in the offseason. He's able to stay up and get that first down. Nussmeier will ham this one off. And breaking to the 10-yard line, being taken down and around the 8 is going to be the running back, Josh Williams. Great job by Williams finding that hole. I believe it was the D gap. Looking down at my food here. Also, great block there by, I believe it was the right guard, Frazier. Made a great block there on the second level, allowing Williams to get a couple extra yards there. Pistol formation. Nussmeier will hand it off, but Williams not going to be as lucky as he will be taken down behind the line of scrimmage, that being Gentry, the linebacker on the tackle. USC has done a great job off the edge, and once again, you see there Gentry just coming from behind, taking down Williams. So LSU's going to have to open up that hole really, really quickly, which is obviously easier said than done, as USC has guys like Bear Alexander in the middle of that line. Nussmeier to throw. Fade route. Open. Lacey! No signal. I think it's incomplete. Yeah, incomplete. Lacey caught it, but did he get a foot down? Let's see. Nope. Did not get a foot down. Really nice ball. Just couldn't get the feet down. Not really his fault. Not really anybody's fault there. Third and goal. USC going to play press coverage except for Lacey in the slot. Then they're going to slant route over the middle, but being taken down at around the 3-yard line is the receiver, Parker. I think LSU will win. I don't have that much faith in Miller Moss to be a really good starting quarterback. And also Parker injured on that play. Fourth and goal. Looks like LSU's going to go for it. Their offense still out there. They got a first down once, but on the goal line, it's obviously a lot tougher. And a timeout taken by LSU as Brian Kelly came running down the field as the play clock was at 1. Oh, the snap clock, sorry. I don't know if anybody saw yesterday, but My Fighting Irish barely pulled it out against Texas A&M. They barely snuck by. I don't know. That Riley Leonard is not that good. I knew he couldn't throw, but I didn't think it was that bad. Offense still in the field for LSU. They're definitely going for it. From the 3, Nussmeier. Oh, heavy pressure. Is just going to have to throw it. And just threw it out of bounds. A turnover on downs for LSU. After a good start, just could not convert on the goal line. USC will take over, and we'll see the debut of Miller Moss at quarterback. See, watch the pressure here. Watch the pressure come right through the middle. These linebackers so quick to get to the quarterback and the running backs. That one was, what do you call it? That was Cobb there, right through the middle. So quick. Unblocked, too. LSU's seen the blitz a lot today. Not sure why there wasn't a running back to pick him up. Nonetheless, turnover on downs. I don't really know what to expect from the LSU offense. I mean, Lincoln Riley has had so many great quarterbacks, and I don't really know if Miller Moss is that guy. How was he coming out of high school? He had to be like a 4-star quarterback because Lincoln Riley always gets good quarterbacks. Maybe Miller Moss proves me wrong. Let me look this up. He was a 4-star. He offers from USC, Bama, Arizona State, Arkansas, and Auburn. Not a Bama offer. I don't know. I just don't think he's that guy. I don't want him to do that well because obviously I don't wish for anybody to fail, but I want him to do good enough, but not good enough to beat Penn State. Though I don't even think Penn State plays USC this year. I know Notre Dame does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Miller Moss going to turn out to be Jesus from the work maybe he got in the offseason with the first team. I don't know. I wish I could analyze it, but I don't know what to expect. With LSU, I kind of knew what to expect because I think it's going to be a pass-heavy offense because of the fact that the Nussmeier, he could throw the ball. Monday, September 9th, Jets versus 49ers. We'll see the second year of Aaron Rodgers. We'll see his 5th snap with the New York Jets. And then we'll obviously if the 49ers are still what they were. Definitely sure it is. God, in Vegas, it's 104 degrees outside, 72 inside. All right, so here's Miller Moss, RPO. First play caught by the receiver. Branch, sorry. So RPO, I'm good play to start. One-on-one coverage. I don't think that LSU expected that there. And in the 2023, he was the 2023 Holiday Bowl MVP. Passed for 6 touchdowns, a USC record, so it's good that he's something. I just don't have faith he'll be the greatest thing. 2nd and 1, Moss will throw again. Pressure incoming. This pass caught over the middle by the tight end, McRee. And 2 quick starts for the USC offense. We're going to get some hurry up here. And good throws by Moss. Quick got it out of his hands quickly. You love to see that there. And now here's a handoff. And now cutting back and getting a decent chunk of yards. That being the running back, number 4. That is Marms. I'll bring up 2nd down. Great awareness by him. Realized there was no hole. Cuts back to the inside and gains a couple extra yards. Really turned nothing into something. 2nd and 4 coming up. Extra tight end on the line, so possibly could see another run here. It's actually a 6-yard gain. Tight end going to move out, and Martin's going to get it again. He's going to be tackled a few yards short of the 1st down marker. So it looks like USC is using a mixture of both pass and run attack. I would assume they would stick, based off the first few plays, they were down there on the 3-yard line. They started off with an RPO. Lincoln Riley trusted him enough. Or Moss trusted himself enough to, make a play. 3rd and 2, and Moss just has to pitch it as there was a zooming in defensive back. I had no clue who just came in. I don't know if that was Shand. Who was that? Who just came flying in from out of nowhere? That was Perkins, the linebacker. And before, it looked like it was a read option, and Moss was going to take it himself, but Perkins just got in there and just blew it up. Moss tried to flip it, and a great play there by Perkins, as Moss looked like he had some green grass in front of him. And here is a punt. And breaking a few tackles, getting to the 20, cutting back, now going backwards, and goes back to the 17-yard line is Thomas. So good start, but evidently went back to finish. Still 0-0. Nussmeier will get his 2nd drive as the LSU starting quarterback when we come back. And I will be right back. I'll put this stuff downstairs. All right. LSU probably should have scored, but that's what it does there. The hype video for USC is actually fire. No, yeah, it's actually great. That's tough. That's tough. All right, 1st and 10. Nussmeier will start out. Let's spread set. Who's just running back to the other side of him, and will hand it off. And the offensive line trying to push. Is that Perham? Oh no, that is a Jackson actually. USC versus UCLA defense. Why that's? I guess I understand they're rivals, but like, because the defensive coordinator was the coordinator at UCLA last year. I didn't know that. All right, so this quarter's going pretty fast. Under 4 minutes to go. 2nd and 6. I mean, I don't think we've seen one incomplete pass. Nussmeier, or 2, sorry. Nussmeier will throw, has a lot of time, just dumps it off to Jackson, who will get the first down. And hurry up offense for LSU. Great protection there by Nussmeier. Then realized the offensive line cannot protect forever. Didn't look for anybody downfield. Just dumped it off to the open Jackson, and they'll hand it to him there. And he gets absolutely plummeted back a few yards. He did gain a few, but could have gotten more if he didn't get absolutely bum rushed there in the end. 2nd down coming up. Man, Florida State versus Boston College. I don't know, man. I don't know if Florida State looks so bad. I don't know if you can predict them because they look so bad again. They didn't look so bad, but they lost to Georgia Tech. Tripp set on the left. Nussmeier has no one with him in the backfield. And now actually in motion was Thomas, and then he was able to, and he got the handoff there. Interesting play there by LSU. Honestly, probably could have worked a lot better. My play is actually not bad. It's good design, actually. 3rd and 3, though. Put it in Nussmeier's hands. That little short slant route worked earlier. Why not do that again? I guess they really don't. On an island here, I think is Lacey. I don't know if that's the greatest idea. And Nussmeier will throw actually to the man who was in motion, that being the receiver Anderson, and he'll get a first down. Lots of motion. A lot of guys in motion getting the ball here for LSU. So that is something USC is going to have to pay attention to later, or now really in this game, because you saw Thomas come from out of the slot. He was able, and he got a handoff, and he just saw Anderson there get a pass out of the flats. Anderson in motion again. This time a handoff to Williams, bounces off a defender, and then gets rushed by a few others. Does gain a few yards. Second and 8 coming up. Trips it on the right for LSU. And another handoff Williams again, and second effort almost was able to get a few yards, but ultimately did not get that much. 3rd and 6. So it looks like LSU will be passing here. Lacey has not gotten a target yet. Drive has mostly been a lot of runs. And the passes we have seen have been short so far, so not much like we've seen in the first drive. I suppose Brian Kelly's not going to pass that much, but interesting. And Nussmeier to throw. Going to throw this one to Anderson, who is going to be tackled way before the first down marker. Great play there. Great tackle there. I'm trying to figure out who it was. Number 7 on USC. Just kind of comes out, played, gave what do you call Anderson the zone, but this was not a 3rd and 2 like the last time that happened. This is 3rd and 7. And even the last time with Lacey, they did a great job staying on that outside shoulder and making the tackle. It's just there was less yards to get for LSU. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Still 0-0 as we went through a pretty quick first quarter. Now, who was that who made the tackle? Looking at linebackers, but nothing there. And I can't imagine that was a defensive end or anything. That was the safety Kamari Ramsey who made the play. Really nice play. Stay on that outside shoulder and a clean, great tackle. Now, Joe Hendry has an NXT championship match against Ethan Page. I don't know when that comes on. I do know Axiom and Nathan Frazier won the tag titles. I don't really watch NXT like that, but I kind of keep up on it just so I can know who the people are when they come to the main roster. A lot of people take it LSU. I don't know. The defense for USC is pretty good. I really like their defensive tackles. I'm a big fan of that Bear Alexander. That guy's pretty good. He's a good run stopper. Kind of comparing to Jordan Davis, just without the injuries. Let me see his stats from last year. I don't know if he can really get to the quarterback. Yeah, only 1.5 sacks last year. I mean, you know what? I do actually remember him. Did he play a lot at Georgia? I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like I remember hearing his name at Georgia. Maybe I just remember writing his name down because I commentated some Georgia games in 2022. But last year, 43 total tackles, 26 solo, 17 assists, 2 pass deflections, 1.5 sacks. So he's a good run stopper, which I don't know why LSU is not passing it more. That's beyond me. It is what it is, though. All right, so LSU will punt after that failed 3rd down conversion. I think LSU needs to realize that these guys for USC, they are fast on defense. Fair catch, by the way, by the returner Branch. And Miller Moss, we're going to get a bit of a history update. Hometown, Los Angeles, California. The 10th quarterback in 2021 out of ESPN's 300. And yeah, we were talking about the Holiday Bowl. He won the MVP. 6 passing touchdowns. That's a USC Bowl record. I don't have that much faith in him, but he has not played bad to start this game. So, yeah, he's 3 for 3 with 16 yards passing, so not much to brag about, but also can't critique either, as he's been perfect so far. And there will be a fake and a lob over the middle. Nice catch there by McRee, the tight end. Not the best ball, but a good catch. Came back over the shoulder. Was able to make that play. And you see him right. You see McRee right there off the line of scrimmage. He's kind of faking because it's a play action. He's faking trying to take the linebackers out on the second level, but then runs that route. Pretty much kind of a go route. Pistol formation here, and there will be a handoff, but taken down in the backfield will be the running back Marnes. Okay, who's number 4 for LSU? Am I just like going crazy or something? I just don't see his name or see his name down. I feel terrible. Anyway, again, pistol formation for USC. Looks like this Marnes is very far behind him. Play action here. Moss is going to throw across his body. This pass caught by Branch behind the line of scrimmage. Branch is going to get some open field. Had blockers in front of him and will take it near the 50. And he had blockers in front of him. Looked like it was going to be a Moss. He moved out of the pocket there, and it looked like it was going to be a throw on the run, but then threw it across his body to Branch. And here comes the rush. Branch gets out of the pocket again. Going to throw on the run, but he's just going to have to throw it away as he was being taken down in the process. So this LSU front 7 is getting home. We're seeing lots of blitzes by both teams. And Moss taken down heavily there. Second and 10 coming up from their own 48-yard line. Have not seen a pass to Lane yet. There is a flag down. Lane is very highly looked at. It's under a microscope here. It might be a false start here on USC. Offsides, actually, on LSU, so it will be 2nd and 5. Makes it a little easier for Lincoln Riley's team. And Moss drops back to pass. Under pressure a bit there, but then just dumped it off to Joyner, the running back. Not sure if I guess I'm pretty sure it was designed for that, but it was a very awkward play. 3rd and 1 coming up. USC is in LSU territory. Extra tight end there on the line, that being McRee. Martin's in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Actually, I'm sorry, that is Joyner in the backfield, and he does just enough to get that first down. Great blocks there. You see McRee coming up, swinging around, because that left tackle, Page, had to take out the rusher who was pinching inside, and great block there from McRee to make sure Joyner gets that first down. Moss will throw, drops back, and he's going to throw on the run. Oh my God, what a catch! One-handed J-Manig, what a catch there by Hudson, the receiver. Look at that, one-handed Odell Beckham Jr. style. And he actually loses it for a second there. And this might have to be reviewed to see if it hit the ground. He lost it in midair, and I don't know if he came down with it. We'll have to take a look. I don't think that hit the ground. I think that's a clean catch. I think that's clean. If he was able to come down with that, what a play. We're going to review this one, but I think he came down with it. What a great play by Hudson. We'll go to a commercial break. It was an incredible catch. Ball was over his head, and he also really got up there. What's his vertical, man? Lonnie Jordan retained the NXT Women's North American Championship. I think they are going to put a women's mid-card titles in the main roster. Zachary Wentz actually beat Wesley. That's surprising. I don't know. Something with both these offenses. Yeah, now Barstool's even tweeting about this catch. I mean, this was a great catch. All right, did he actually come down with it? I think he did. I feel like, yeah, I don't think that ball hits the ground. Two defenders on him as well, and they rule it a catch. Now at the 17-yard line. And Moss to throw. He's going to throw this one to the end zone. It is incomplete, and a flag is down. That one was intended for Lame, his first target. And he gets the flag down. He's exchanging words there with Ryan, the defensive back. And this one will be a 15-yard penalty, as there is no spot fouls in college for anybody that did not remember. He was draped all over him, was face guarding him. Pass interference on the defense. Well, actually, wasn't face guarding him. He did get his head back, but it was definitely draped. Had his hands around his back for the majority of the time. Definitely a flag, in my opinion. All right, Moss now and company will try to convert off the penalty. That's LSU's third penalty for 25 yards. And the ball is being moved here to more of the right hash of the field, and now it's being moved back. Okay. I didn't even know LSU took a timeout. Did they challenge it? I thought they reviewed it. When did LSU ever take a timeout? Maybe they challenged it. I don't know. Either way, from the 2-yard line, hand off to Marnes. He will get into the end zone for a touchdown and put up the first points of the day for the Trojans. Marks? Oh my God, I've been saying Marnes this whole time. That's why you don't write this stuff at 3 in the morning. Marks gets in there for a touchdown. And watch these pullers. 77 right there for USC. That being Noah, and I believe that was McRae who also pulled, getting the guys off the edge and getting that touchdown. And the kick is good. USC up 7-0. Hudson started it with that beautiful one-handed grab, and then Marks able to finish it off in the end zone with a touchdown. That could win Catch of the Year. That was some Odell Beckham Jr. stuff. USC up 7-0 with 11 minutes to go in the first half. I mean, this Moss is not that bad. I mean, obviously that was all the receiver right there, or that Hudson catch. But no, I mean, he was able to help draw the pass interference. That ball is technically an over-the-shoulder ball. He was definitely lucky that Ryan was draped all over him. But that wasn't the best ball in the world. And, yeah. Oh, but Femi's defending his title. That guy is so good, too. I think I forget when I said it, but I think he should be the second ever person to unify the North American and NXT championship. I think he's that good. Oh, gosh. I mean, I think LSU's got to come out and throw the ball. They're giving them cushions, so I honestly would maybe start throwing a couple screens. If they're going to give you that amount of cushion, then start throwing the screens. And then if you really want to throw those out routes, which is what they have been doing, then once they press you, Then you can throw the out routes. Like that one, like it was on 4th and 2 that played a Page. I mean, or not Page, Lacey. That you could only get 2 yards. That one where it's 3rd and 7, you passed it for once again like a 3-yard out route, 5 yards, and actually he ran it. Well, he went to his break a little too early, but you get my point. Stuff like that's not going to work because these guys are fast. Yeah, we're going back to a play here. What play are we going back to? Oh, when they called a offsides on LSU, it did look like it was a false start on USC there. See, I didn't really get a look at it because the camera, you can't really tell. But yeah, that's definitely a false start. The referees really messed up on that one. That could have that call probably also altered the drive there. And LSU's got a second to snap. They better get this off, and I don't think they're still not snapping it. Yep, that's a penalty. That is it. Oh, I remember when LSU used the timeout. Use it on the goal line. And Brian Kelly is yelling into the microphone. I suppose he's yelling at his quarterback, yelling at somebody on the sideline too. 1st and 15. That's LSU's 4th penalty of the game. USC has none. So they better start figuring this out. Nobody once again in the backfield with Nussmeier. And look at this. Look at all these guys playing with a cushion. I would suggest maybe throwing a screen. Get this guy in the X to run inside. And they're going to do some curl routes. All right. There's a catch right there. And getting those yards back and a little more is the tight end Taylor. I guess the 5 yards curl routes is good. Beefing up. Braylon Shelby, the defensive end, in January was 236, got up to around 260. Jamil Muhammad, 244, got to 260. Bear Alexander, my dog, 302 to 351. Geez, they really put some weight on these guys. 2nd and 7. Here's a fake. Nussmeier has to dump it off to Taylor, but Taylor's going to make nothing out of something, and they're going to mark him, looks like a little short of the first down marker, so it'll be around 3rd and inches. Taylor got blocked there. So he went in motion into the flats and got checked behind the line of scrimmage. And now a handoff to Williams, who breaks the tackle and is going to get down near the 45. If Muhammad there, who we just mentioned a couple minutes ago, would have stayed on Taylor, that was probably could have got a incomplete pass or something. So LSU was 134 total yards. USC only 91, but USC is winning currently. And Nussmeier to throw over the middle. That pass is dropped by Taylor over the middle. He could have had a couple extra yards. A great ball there from Nussmeier to fit it in between the linebackers and the safeties. Watch him here. He runs this kind of this crossing route over the middle. You see him, and it was tipped too. I didn't realize that. Right, and a great job by Nussmeier, though. It was his first read, and he really got it out of there great. The second he got out of his break, or the second he kind of cut inside, he got that ball out of his hand. So great play there. And here's that screen that I've been saying they should have been doing to Thomas, and that's a first down right there. What have I been saying? Throw that screen. If they're going to play in if they're going to give you a cushion, then you have an opportunity to throw that screen. They might get to you fast, but you got to block. And these guys, don't get me wrong, these guys in LSU are fast. Thomas, I mean, he returns the punts and all. He's the guy you throw the screen to. Nussmeier to throw. And he throws this one towards the sideline. This one is caught. And another first down for LSU, that being C.J. Daniels. Once again, you're going to play off. We're going to run curl routes. We're going to run screens. We're going to do everything we can to make you press us, and they're pointing to Chris Hilton Jr. here on the sideline. He's out tonight with an ankle injury. Had over 200 yards receiving last year. Hope to see him back as soon as possible. Look at what's his face on an island. Lacey. Look at him on an island right here. I mean, you just throw a 5-yard curl, you're good. There's a handoff, and getting a few yards there on the carry is Emery Jr. Haven't heard his name today, but gets a few yards there. I mean, if they're gonna play the cushion, you can just play with them. I mean, this fade route stuff and all that they were doing on their first drive, it could work, but it's not going. You don't have an all world receiver with you. And a fake to Emery. Nussmeier throws this one to Taylor again, who will get a first down inside the red zone now, and LSU is in business. Taylor has been a key target, and I think I saw him there. Yeah, you see Taylor, once again, came off as a blocker. You saw McRee do this earlier. Came off as a blocker, just checked somebody, and then went out to run his route. And this time, nobody was covering him, unlike what McRee had. Taylor has gotten a lot of receptions here on this drive. Has been very active. Emery still in the backfield. This is definitely going to be a run. Actually, no, it's not. Nussmeier to throw. He's going to throw this one to the end zone. It is caught! Touchdown! Lacey! He has had himself a first half and gets a touchdown to get LSU on the board right there. I really am eating my words when I said don't run the fade route. You see Lacey here in motion. The DB is forced to switch because it is a zone. Or it looks like it's a zone, so he has to be picked up by a safety. And Lacey just goes head top. Runs the route. Great ball from Nussmeier. Almost dropped it there. And yeah, that's definitely a touchdown. Just went head top on that safety, Arnold. Arnold went for his was trying to push his body way too early. He definitely should have went up for the ball. Maybe he thought he couldn't get up there. I'm not sure, but he went to try to push his body out of bounds way too early. Even if you get head top, I mean, he kind of did just get head topped, but Brian Kelly's still yelling about something on the sideline. I don't know what he's yelling about. And good hold, good kick by Ramos. It is good, and we are tied here at 7. We are having ourselves an eventful second quarter as LSU has tied this game up. Lacey has had himself a first half, and he has just gotten LSU on the board. It is 7-7 with 7:04 remaining in the first half. Hold on, shit. Ah, shoot, the game's starting. I'll do this later, actually. All right. Can we kick it off? Have they always kicked off from the 20? I don't ever remember that. All right, here's a catch, though, by Branch. Taking it from the 20, 25, 30, down to the 40, 50, and down inside the 45-yard line. Great answer from USC to start this drive. Oh my God! It says Shador Sanders, Colorado, to visit Nebraska. I was like, why are they visiting Nebraska? It's because they have to play Nebraska. Anyway, we have a man down on the field for LSU. Couldn't get a look at who it is, but nonetheless, hopefully he's okay. And we'll be right back. 6:56 remaining in the first half. Okay. Okay. All right. So for USC, I mean, Moss has looked good. His receivers have definitely helped him, I would say. So yeah. Anyway, I think Moss has done good. His receivers have definitely helped him out. The run game is not that good, I would say. I mean, they don't have really that many good running backs. This guy Marks is all right. All right. Moss will start off on the drive, and he is going to start off deep. And this pass is caught inside the 10-yard line. That being the receiver, Robinson. He is down to the 5, and USC, one play. They are inside the red zone. And once again, this stuff with the giving him a cushion. And once again, just outrunning his defender. I mean, if you are giving him a cushion, you cannot get beat like that. Just by simple hand movement, he got knocked down like a feather. That was Gilbert there, and you know Brian Kelly's not going to be happy about that. Moss throws a screen, but he throws it way too low. He was intending for fair, and there's a flag down. So things could go from bad to worse here for USC, saying it's on them. If it was just a bit, I just had a bit more air on it. That was a touchdown. Personal foul. Oh, chop block. I think it was chop block on the offense. So we'll repeat first down. Let's see. Was it? It said chop block? I don't know. Can I? Oh, is it? Oh, I see. It was on lame. So he's going to be taken out here. I mean, he just plummeted that defensive back. Couldn't really see who it was. First and goal. That is USC's first penalty, and that is definitely going to cost them. And now we have a timeout on the field. They're reviewing it for targeting. Okay, well. So that would be I don't think it's targeting, but that would be a killer if lame is thrown out of the game. That rhymed. I don't think they'll throw him out. So it was a blindside block. I thought it was a chub. Yeah, I don't. I don't think it's a. I don't think so. As whoever's doing the color commentary said it right. Like he went through the chest. Yeah, I don't think he gets the head. I think he just gets the chest, which is kind of what we're looking. If it's a head neck sort of situation, then it's a targeting. But because of the fact that I think he just hits the chest, yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's targeting. Obviously, it's a blindside block, but I don't think it's targeting. Taking a long time to do. I think it's because there's not that many angles. Well, here we go. Here's the call. No targeting call. So it will still remain first down on the 20. But I agree with the call of no targeting, as he only hit the chest. And that whoever the dog is just still sitting there. I mean, do these commentators have no chairs? That would be terrible. Is that what I'd have to do if I ever went on commentary like this? Anyway, first and goal from the 20. I assume they'll run this. And they will not, actually. Miller will get out of the pocket. He is going to be dropped! And the ball is out! The ball is out! But I believe USC recovered. And yes, it will be second down. Honestly, if I was Moss, I think that's terrible awareness. You need to know if you have defenders on your back. Like he knew that he had guys on his back. He should have tucked it and ran. It was Jones there who stripped him. I mean, he avoided him first, but he should know that he had him on his back, and he should have tucked it and ran. Either way, he'll pass again here. This will be a screen. And now Branch spins off a defender, and Branch gets down to the 5-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Branch. That was what the hell was that? Number 1. I have no clue who that was. But whoever it was got down to the 1-yard line. Oh, that was Branch. Oh, I thought it just said 1. Oh, I thought I was reading a 12. I am such an idiot. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Moss to throw. He's going to throw a fade to the end zone. It is caught! Oh, but the ball actually was knocked away at the last second. Great play there by Stamps, the defender. So what happened was he originally had it in his hands, but then knocked it out. And then Hudson, the receiver, he came back down with it, but he was out of bounds. So watch this here. He throws it. Good ball, good catch, but he pops it out. That was a touchdown until he popped it out right in the end. That's why you always got to tuck, no matter if you're in the end zone or not. And the kick here is good. So USC will take back the lead, but not what they would have hoped for, as they could have got a lot more with that touchdown. So that's, as I always mention, you got to tuck. But a great job there by Stamps, noticing he didn't tuck the ball in and knocking it out there. So a good ball. He makes the grab right there, but then he just doesn't tuck it, and Stamps just pops it out before he has full control. Which, yeah, he does not have full control when it's popped out. If he would have tucked it, he had full control. Great job there by Stamps. As a defensive back, a former defensive back, obviously, I can always appreciate that. Yeah, great play. Great play. Originally lost it, but then got it back. Or then he actually made a play. And we'll see a kickoff here. Surprised no advertisements on ESPN finally. Realize that they have enough money that they don't need to put advertisements on every 20 seconds. I guarantee you, I say that and they go right to commercial. Oh no! Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. The time he gets the ball out of his hands is so quick. Like the first pass to Lacey there, 1 second out of his hands. Oh, I got paper over. But I mean, both these quarterbacks have been very accurate. Great balls up top. They've thrown some really great balls. Anyway, Nussmeier's back out. 4:21 remaining. So this is going pretty quick. This game so far. And there's a toss to the outside to Jackson. He probably could have got more to the outside, but instead cut inside and only got a few yards. He could have cut inside on the second level. He probably would have been able to get a couple extra, but nonetheless, second down. Second and 6. Nobody in the backfield. Trip set on the right. Nussmeier. He will throw. He drops back. Has a lot of time. Throws. It's a bit low to Taylor, but it is caught. About a yard short of the first down marker. And actually, it'll be 2 yards short. So let's look at this here. Good catch, though, by Taylor. If that ball just had a little bit more air on it, he probably could have got a couple extra yards and definitely the first down. But nonetheless, it'll be 3rd and 2. Phillies tied it up. There we go. Castellanos 2-run double. 3rd and 2. Lacey in motion. Nussmeier gets out of the pocket. He'll throw. This one caught by Lacey on the out route, and he will step out of bounds. See, when it's 2 yards, then you can throw the out route. Showing some highlights from Mason Taylor from 2022. Touchdown catch from Jaden Daniels. Oh, when they beat Bama. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that game. Everybody went nuts because they beat Bama. He's had 6 targets, 5 catches for 43 yards. Not a bad first half. Him and Lacey have been the top targets today for the LSU Tigers. And a timeout taken by Nussmeier and company. Brian Kelly just seems disgusted. All right, so quick timeout. I thought it was 2 minute timeouts. All right. So LSU has 1 timeout remaining, 2:36 left. Nussmeier will throw, drops back deep. He throws this one over the middle. It is caught. Lacey again. What a first half for him inside the 35, and another first down for LSU. I don't know if they're just not covering him or he's just the greatest route runner ever. Zone coverage. Great ball by Nussmeier as well. He had Arnold right there. Could have tipped that, but just got it right past him. And there's a handoff to Williams, and he is going to be stuffed. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. LSU down 10-7 as we head to the 2-minute warning. But they have been moving the football quickly with Kyron Lacey. I guess this guy's the number one. What did this guy do last year? I mean, this guy has just been an absolute beast. What's his year? Like, where is this guy coming from? Because, I mean, he's making me think like Malik Neighbors, who? 7 catches, 94 yards, a touchdown. Last year, let's see, what did he do last year? 2023, 24 catches, 463 yards, and 7 touchdowns. I don't remember him, honestly. Where did he play at? He played at Louisiana, but then he transferred over to LSU in 2022. Didn't really seem like he did much in 2022. Only 22 catches for 211 yards, no touchdowns. And last year he had a good year. And it looks like he's in for a big senior year this year. He must have had another because maybe he got hurt. I don't know. Because he has another year. I guess he has another year of eligibility. Could be the COVID, probably. He could have got hurt or COVID. I don't know. Oh, wait. I could just see if he got hurt. You know, I'm such a dummy. Nice. Been playing all a few years, but I don't know. I guess he has COVID eligibility. I don't know. Yeah, this guy seems like he's in for a good year. All right, so it looks like we're coming back now. All right, 2nd and 10 now from the 32-yard line. Nussmeier to throw. He will throw this one too high, intended for Thomas, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Oh, Garrett Nussmeier is the son of first-year Eagles quarterback head coach Doug Nussmeier. That's a good connection. LSU 3 for 6 on 3rd downs. They have a 3rd and 10 here. And Nussmeier dropping back. He's looking deep, and now there's a check down here to Taylor, and they are all over him. Good coverage there from USC, as it looked like Nussmeier had his eyes downfield, but checked it down. Let's see, what was Lacey doing? Looks like he was looking for him. He could have been doubled. Yeah, he was definitely doubled in the zone. Fourth and 6, so we'll try the field goal. 45-yard attempt here from Ramos. Last season, he was 12 for 15. That is an 80% make percentage, and his long was from 48. This one from 45, and he drills it. 10-10, 1:08 remaining in the first half. USC will get one last chance in this half as they have all 3 timeouts, and in the college rules, you have to get to the line of scrimmage before, or the ball has to make it to the line of scrimmage or whatever before the clock starts. So they essentially have an attorney in college football standards. Zachariah Branch. I guess we're talking about him. 5'10", 175 pounds, and a sophomore. Jeez. 3 catches, 47 yards today. I didn't realize he was 5'10". I'm only 2 inches shorter than him. So is he the... Oh, Zion Branch is his brother. I was going to say, is Brian Branch's brother? Why does his brother look like someone I know? I don't know. Anyway, we're all tied at 10. And here's the kick. And this will go back into the end zone for a touchback. And as we know, tomorrow, Boston College at Florida State. I will not be streaming that one. Raw is also on, and we're also 1 week away from Monday Night Football, a few days away from Thursday Night Football, which starts on Thursday. Chiefs versus Ravens. Also, back to school is going on. So I do have some things to attend to. So I'm not going to feel up streaming, It is what it is. All right, so 1:08 remaining. And Moss got to get this off, and he does it. 1 second. He will throw this one near the sideline, caught. And will they give him the first down? They're going to mark him about a yard short, that being the receiver Hudson, who has had himself a first half all over Twitter with the incredible Odell catch. Seems like the outside corners are playing press. The slot is playing about 7 yards off. And a handoff here. And let's see where they marks. And they're going to mark him about a yard short of the first down. Just got a couple inches there. It looks like Moss hit his hand on the back of his right tackle, or left tackle, sorry. That being Page. So hopefully his fingers are okay. 40 seconds remaining, 3rd and 1. I don't know, do you run it or you pass it here? Yeah, and they're going to take a timeout. Interesting timeout. I would have said get the first down and then take your timeout, but Lincoln Riley decides to use it here. 37 seconds. We're still tied at 10. Still tied at 10, and there's 3rd and 1. I would have got the first down and then taken the timeout. Like, I don't know what Lincoln Riley's thinking, but oh well. And Nussmeier slamming his helmet into the ground. I don't know why he's doing that on the sideline. He didn't mess up. Maybe that one pass on the sideline earlier was a little messed up, but nonetheless, he's had a pretty great start. I mean, he's made this guy Lacey. Well, Lacey's also gotten open, but he's really thrown some great balls. This guy Moss, I mean, I can't critique him that much myself. I mean, he has done a really good job. He can't really help the pressure that's getting to him. That's his offensive line's fault. But I don't think he's taken a sack so far. 10 of 13, 146 yards. I mean, I can't get that. You can't get mad at him. I mean, as I mentioned before the game even started, I don't really have that much faith in him, but he's looked good so far. 3rd and 1. He will throw. It looked like he went for a quick pass, but it's just going to have to check it down. And Marks is going to stay on his feet and will get the first down. They better move. They got 34 seconds. That's why I hate tackling like this. He just threw his shoulder into him. That I couldn't see what the number was, but we don't have time for that. I'll talk about it in a second. Moss is going to throw again, and he'll just check it down to McRee, and he'll take a shot as he goes out of bounds. I hate that sort of tackling where you just shoulder them. Marks got the first down. If he just would have wrapped him up by his legs, his other guys could have came in there, taken him down, or he could have just taken him down himself, and they would have had the first down. Or they would have gotten the stop there, and they could have. I mean, they probably wouldn't have gotten anything in 30 seconds, but you wouldn't give them an opportunity to score. So, I mean, what are you doing? 2nd and 5, no one in the backfield. Means Moss will throws this one over the middle, caught. And that is a first down into LSU territory inside the 40, that being Lemon. And if you are LSU, you cannot let that happen. Your linebackers need to drop. Moss is screaming from the sideline. I don't know if he's screaming, take a timeout or what. Let's look at this here. Lemon. I'm not really looking at the left tackle. I'm kind of looking at the receiver. So watch this. One of these backers, it looked like there was a switch here from the slot to the safety. The safety, Gilbert, moved into the slot, and the guy who was supposed to be guarding him, Burns, moved to the safety spot. And that, great job noticing by Miller Moss. Realized that it was a late switch. And I don't know if Burns was tired if Gilbert was tired or if he just couldn't get set. But nonetheless, a great job by Moss to realize that coverage switch and drop a dime there. I don't know why there was a switch. I mean, it's not like it would have hurt that much. I doubt USC was going to throw a 50-yard bomb. Or is going to throw a really deep pass down the field with not a lot of time left. Maybe if there was like 2 seconds left, maybe, but like, I don't know. 18 seconds remaining. Handoff here to Marks, who gets a first down to the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. And 10 seconds. They got to spike this here. They only have one timeout. And they'll spike it down. They have an opportunity for at least one more play. Or are they just going to put the field goal team out? I think they have an opportunity for one more play. They have one timeout remaining. And once again, I mentioned the pulling earlier by McRee and others, and they do it again. Noah and McRee, great job taking out the guys on the edge, because these guys from LSU today off the edge have been very, very good at tackling the backs from behind. And these guys just pull out. They make their drop. They pull and they make their blocks and they allow Marks to get in the open field. And they'll hand it to him again. Marks trying to break another tackle, but it will be taken down a few yards short of the first down marker. And with 2 seconds remaining, Lincoln Riley will call a timeout and they will send on the field goal unit. So if they make the field goal, a successful drive for USC with just 40 seconds. Obviously, a touchdown could have been a little too much to ask for. Oh, Julia's in WWE now. Julia has arrived. Maybe she confronted Roxanne Perez. Hold on. And Michael Lance. Yeah, she confronted Roxanne Perez. The NXT Women's Division is great. I think that's not better than the main roster, but the storytelling and all, I think it's a lot better. 29-yard attempt, and he missed it. He missed it. USC went all the way down the field, and he missed it. It went right. And that will do it for the first half. Hopefully for USC, that does not take away all their momentum. And USC will receive the second half kickoff, so a chance to make it up. But if you're LSU, you definitely got lucky keeping it tied going into the break. And get an interview from Lincoln Riley. I don't know about tackled well in the open field, but we're actually not thinking at LSU. I think everybody's impressed with Miller Moss's accuracy. I mean, he has been really good. In my opinion, when it comes to someone like Lincoln Riley, he's got to win this year. He has got to get in the college football playoffs or his job is in jeopardy. I don't think they'd fire him this year because you obviously need some time after Caleb Williams departs, but I don't know. I feel like you have to get some results eventually, and didn't get that many results with Caleb Williams. Didn't even win the Pac-12 in the year before he left, and I think he's got to produce with this Miller Moss because he looks pretty good. Anyway, I will be back. I have a milkshake waiting for me, and then I'll be back for the second half. Alrighty. Joe Hendry is on. Joe Hendry is competing for the NXT Championship right now. You know I could not miss Joe Hendry because I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry because I love Milan and Paris, Tokyo, America, Scotland, and Canada, and Mexico. Say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. All right, here we go. Starting off the second half. And LSU will kick it away into the back of the end zone. I was going to say, someone kicked it from the 20 earlier. It must have been a penalty that I just didn't know about. But yeah, we've seen a lot from both teams. We've seen a lot of this stuff where the quarterback rolls out of the pocket. But both quarterbacks, nonetheless, have been incredible. Passing the ball very accurately. I mean, this catch, though, by Hudson was incredible. It has been a great quarterback duel. The fact that it's only 10-10 is a bit surprising, but both teams have not really been able to convert in the red zone. On the first play, Miller will get a bit of a bad snap and run taken for a solid gain as Marks. Great job by the offensive line. They're able to move the defensive line. They're able to block out, and then Marks cuts right back inside, able to get a good chunk of yards to start this game off. Now, Nussmeier has passed 8 more passes than Miller Moss, but is only 15 yards ahead of him in passing yards. So, you could definitely make the argument that Moss has had the better game so far. And now here is Joyner from out of the backfield, and he is still on his feet somehow. He was wrapped up and almost brought down, but somehow still on his feet and Swinson was trying to take him down. What a weird play there for the Tigers. I mean, he was almost wrapped up by Paz, and then they got a hold of him, and he somehow broke out of it. I mean, what a tough man. USC 2 for 4 on third downs. I'm going to try and convert it here. No one in the backfield. That means Moss will throw. There's a screen pass, and it's incomplete. I don't know if there was a whistle, obviously. I think it was incomplete. But nice play there from Allen. He saw that from a mile away, came flying in to force the incomplete pass. And honestly, the receiver it was intended for, Lemon, made it a bit too obvious. He kind of showed his body that he was receiving the pass a bit too early. So I think that's where he messed up. And I think, because I could kind of tell that was happening, he kind of just showed way too early. But Allen, nonetheless, great job to make a play there. And LSU will get the ball back. Just about a minute and 21 taken off the clock there. And we'll get a punt return here from Thomas, and he'll gain about 10 yards there before he's taken down. And Nussmeier will come back out. I think we're going to go to a commercial break. Obviously, ESPN's got to get their commercials in there. Yep, they do. Gives us more time for Joe Hendry, though. I haven't really paid attention much. I mean, obviously, when I was sitting over there, I was paying attention to the match, but now I got to do my actual job. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was a razor's edge on the apron. God damn, Puka Nakua looks like he's aged. Looks like he's got like aged a few years on. With his new beard. Oh my God, Joe Henry's gonna win. Oh, Ethan Page just pushed him into. That was Williams there, who just took a carry, got a few yards. There's a whole new referee. Goodness gracious, in this game. Oh, we have an injury on the field. Trick just saved it. Oh yeah, Trick just saved Ethan Page from winning. Who's down at number 21? I can't. That's Desmond Stevens, the third or the second. Sorry, the linebacker. Oh, Ethan Page just hit another official. Oh, Ethan Page just hit a low blow. Oh no, he's gonna win. Oh no. Joe Hendry lost. That's. All right, anyway. Here is Jackson, takes it for another few yards. That's so annoying. And Nussmeier on third down, passes caught, but I'm not sure if Daniels got there. Mosey. God damn, girl. Did Daniels get the ball across before his knee was down? I don't even think he got the ball across at all. Yeah, 4th and 1. And LSU will punt it away. We got a return here from Branch, almost tackled, and now he's being brought down. It just disappointed me that Joe Hendry lost. Now I'm mad. All right, I'll go to another break. Oh, who the hell? Oh my God, it's Pete Dunne. What the hell? Pete Dunne's attacking Trick Williams? Oh, because Trick Williams technically helped Joe Hendry win. I don't think Pete Dunne's too good friends with Ethan Page either. Nah, that's just so annoying. Joe Hendry, I really booked him to lose. Assholes. Would have been so cool to see Joe Hendry win. Especially live here on stream. Though Julie is here, so that's good. So that's fun to see Julia, I guess. All right. So annoying. I can't. I'm not gonna get over this. Reggie Bush, Matt Leonard. I think I saw Shaq. And Moss will fake it on an RPO, and that one was almost picked. Screen passes don't seem to be working, and that was Stamps, who made a nice play earlier in the end zone. Stops that one. Second and 10. Still have Joyner in the backfield. Hard snap, no jump from LSU. And Moss, he will drop back. He throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Stamps again. He has played great today. intended for Ford. I'm not sure if Moss was hit there. Good route, though. And Staff's there on the right, just at the last second, able to stay on that outside shoulder. And able to get his hand in there to knock the ball away. Great coverage. Great speed, too. 3rd and 10. USC 2 for 5 on 3rd downs. No one's in the backfield with Moss, so he will throw. Has all day. Throws this one over the middle. It is caught. 40 gets it this time, and this time he will get to the 50, to the 40, and he will be knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line of LSU. Great protection. And Stamps, he didn't want to leave his zone. He thought someone was going to pick him up, that being Ford. But nobody picked him up, and Moss realizing that. Moss also great processing speed in this game. Realized realized the zone coverage. Oh shoot! How is my battery already at 20%? All right. Anyway, at the 44. I'm sorry, at the not the 30, the 30, 36, and now getting inside the 35. That being Marks. Why is my computer already so low, bro? This is stupid. I'm going to have to pull out the charger in a minute. All right, 2nd and 7. Might as well just keep like the brightness down at all times. I think LSU jumped off sides. Game's been good. I know, false start on USC. That being the left tackle, Page. Oh, yeah, definitely moved. I thought Swinson jumped off sides, but Page moved just a bit before, and then the officials picked up on that. 2nd and 12 coming up. This thing does have 42 minutes left, so we can wait a little bit. All right, 2nd and 12. Moss to throw. He has to escape the pocket, being chased. Throws this one near the sideline. It's caught by Ford and got those yards back. And Burns talking to him. It's 3rd down. Third and 8 coming up. I mean, over the middle has been working. You just got to hope it's a zone. I don't think it is, though. And Moss going deep. It is incomplete, but there's the flag. Intended for Robinson, but Woodland definitely with pass interference. He's not even arguing it. I mean, he was all over him. And trying to just beat him on, not really the best ball as well by Moss. I think the play was just to draw the pass interference. That probably was the objective. But yeah, Woodland was just draped all over him. He wouldn't let him get cut inside. I mean, if he would have threw it over the shoulder, then it wouldn't have been. He probably wouldn't have been called for it. Extra tight on the line here. Here's a play action, and Moss is going to go back to the end zone. It's caught! Oh, no, incomplete, actually. Hudson had it in his hands, but Woodland able to break it up at the last second. A lot of these passes, they're being caught, and then the DB just knocks it out at the last second. And Hudson had to come back for it, which I'm not sure if that threw him off. But let's see this year. I think Woodland, yeah, he just ripped through and popped the ball out before Hudson could get possession. So great job there. 2nd and 10. Joyner moves into the backfield. 5 seconds. Got to snap this quickly. And Joyner will get it, and he will take it for around 6 or 5. Can't really tell. Third and 5. Moss looking for a quick pass, but now he's under pressure, and he is sacked! Great rush there from Jones off the edge. You see him there just ran right past the right tackle, Murphy. Ripped through as well. Great rip through. And was able to get by. Look at this right here. Speed, rip through, sack. Great job. That rip through is so hard to do. 35-yard attempt for Lance, and this time he makes the kick. So USC now up 13-10 with 7:13 remaining. They have not been able to convert in the red zone that much. They converted once, haven't done it since. And Nussmeier will get back on the field and have a chance to either tie or take the lead. Just gotta convert in the red zone, man. I mean, holy goodness. I mean, what do you call it? LSU has had opportunities. Like, honestly, USC should have 3 touchdowns right now, but Monday Night Football on the 9th. Jets and 49ers. And here's the kickoff. We will get a return out of this one. And that was Williams. Didn't take it that far. And there's a flag to start the drive. A false start on the offense. That being Will Campbell Jr., the left tackle. So 1st and 15 now. Not a good start for LSU. Pistol 3 men in the backfield. And here's a fake to Emery. Nussmeier passes over the middle. This is caught. And a first down for Taylor again. He has been something. I think he went in motion and then once again was faked the block and then just came out as a receiver. Maybe if we see a replay there. Wasn't fully paying attention to him. And here's a handoff to Emery, who finds a hole and is now down to the 50, to the 40, down around the 35-yard line. And LSU is starting to come back. Game is 6:24 remaining in the third quarter. Right through that A-gap. Once again, you see the pull from the lineman, which allows that zone to be opened up. And then Emery kind of just made a little bit of a hesitation move and right through the gap. Could have had a touchdown there if he would have had more Jets. But now LSU to the 30. No one in the backfield with Nussmeier. And he will throw. And he is just going to heave this one up. And I don't think anybody saw it. He was under pressure there. There was somebody coming through the middle. Jaden Daniels, obviously the Heisman winner last year, had a great second half to the year, and he'll debut for the Washington Commanders on next Sunday from now. Nussmeier, a toss to Emery, and Emery will get through the hole, stays on his feet. It looks like he got the first down. See, the officials mark him, and I think they will be giving it to him. .103 rushing yards compared to 42, so LSU dominating in that category. Now at the 19-yard line, so LSU in the red zone has not really been able to convert in here. They have a good opportunity now. Another handoff to Emery, and he'll get a few yards. Not as lucky as he was on his last 2 carries. Second and 7 coming up. And now Caleb Jackson in the backfield. Man in motion, another handoff. Here's to Jackson, and he'll get a few yards. Probably about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 going to be coming up. I feel like LSU, should have passed there. Try one of those 5-yard out routes or whatever. Those have been working from the slot. If you didn't get the first down, then you couldn't have ran it. But 3rd and 4. Four seconds to snap. You got to get this off here. Nussmeier, he's going to run out of the pocket. He's going to throw on the run. This is caught and getting into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Anderson, and LSU has taken the lead. Jaden Daniels hyped up there on the sideline. Once again, that 5-yard out route has been killing the Trojans tonight. Anderson, he is hype. There's an LSU World Heavyweight Championship belt. Gee, money. 7 plays, 78 yards, 3:31 taken off the clock. And LSU has retaken the lead here. We got to see whose assignment that was because Anderson was too open. There was a heavy blitz, so I wonder if his assignment was blitzing. Oh, and there's a fight on the field. And the officials getting both teams back to their respective sidelines. There is a flag down on the field, so. Unsportsmanlike conduct on USC. So that was on. That was on Lemon. Now let's look at this. Once again, it's that cushion. I was telling you about that cushion. And then he gets tripped up, his assignment. I can't really see who it was. Remember I was telling you about that cushion earlier? They're going to do that cushion. I said the same thing for, I've been saying the same thing the whole game. If you're going to have that cushion, run a screen, curl, and this example, out route. Oh, they're saying Nussmeier, and I'm saying Nussmeier. Is it Nussmeier? Oh, God. I've been saying Nussmeier for the entire first half. Or Nussmeier for the entire first half. Is it Nussmeier? Oh, Christ. It's Nussmeier. Are you kidding me? I hate pronunciation, man. I hate it. Makes me want to cry. So annoying. All right, Nussmeier. This thing's already at 10%. I gotta pull out the charger. The light's gonna have to be a little less than what we're used to because I gotta take the light out. And here's the kickoff. I think this will probably go to the end zone. Actually, no, it's gonna be a squib kick. And I think that was Lemon, who gets down to about the 15, I think it is. All right, hold on, shit. All right, computer's charging. All right, 1st and 10 now for Moss and company. Here's a handoff, and I don't know what that was. It looked like they were trying to do a razzle-dazzle there where Marks was going to give it to Branch, and they probably were just going to do an end around, but it was so slow. I don't know if Branch got there late. I don't And LSU almost recovered. I guess Branch got there a little late, I would assume, because it looks so awkward. 2nd and 18 coming up. I think that's a false start there on USC. Yep, false start on the right tackle, Mason Murphy, and USC is going backwards. This looks like a dead drive, in my opinion. The LSU crowd is on their feet. The band is getting hyped up. The players on the field asking for the cheers. Harold Perkins waving his arms in the air. 2nd and 23. Miller will hand this one off to Marks, and Marks will be dropped after about 5 yards there. So now 3rd down, USC. If they don't get this, then the momentum that they once had might be taken away. Might be fully taken away. 3rd and 18. LSU's only going to rush 3. Everybody's dropping back. Miller to throw. Or I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Miller. His name is Miller. But Moss throws over the middle. It's caught and tackled. A few yards short is Robinson. It'll be 4th down. And everybody's just dropping for LSU, making sure nothing gets behind them. They didn't really care if they gave up a pass, just had to make sure it was not behind them. And succeeded is what they did. 4th and 7, USC will punt it away. And here is the punt. And this one will roll back to the 23 yard line with 107 remaining. LSU up 17-13. A field goal would make it a touchdown game, and then a touchdown would make it a 2-score game. I'm sure LSU would have it in their best interest to make it a 2-score game, but we will have to see. And Nussmeier will hand off to Emery, who has had a pretty good 3rd quarter. He almost broke a tackle there. And a solid gain there on 1st down. I mean, the A gap has really opened up, but also this guy, Emery, has broken a lot of tackles too. No one can really seem to bring him down. Second and 4. This guy's had an average of 12.2 yards a carry. One more snap, saying it will keep the clock running, will most likely take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Nussmeier fakes. He will throw and just dump it off to Emery again, who will stay in bounds, and that will most likely take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And some pushing and shoving going on here near the LSU sideline. And that will definitely take us to the end after that fight. Everybody's got to cool down. So LSU up 17-13 over USC. They have the ball back, and they are trying to make this one a 2-score game. Their offense has looked pretty good today. It would look even better if they were able to get a score. We'll see if they can do that when we come back. And I'll be right back after something now. Mosey has made her way to the room. Now you can't come up on the desk. Hey. 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 Hey, stop clawing me. Hey, stop clawing me, for God's sakes. Mosey, okay. Mosey, we cannot, okay. Mosey, you gotta move, girlfriend. Come on. All right. Nussmeier will. Well, he's going to change the play of the line. Mosey, there's nothing you're gaining by just walking around the table. Nussmeier will hand off to Emery, and he will go pretty much nowhere. Gets a few yards. There's nothing back there that has any interest to you. Mamma mia. There's a whole beanbag right there for that you can sleep on. Oh, God, that's why I don't like her coming in during the streams. But now she's smart because she knows I should really just start shutting the door completely. But she opened the door this time because I didn't fully shut it. 2nd and 6. Nussmeier to throw. He drops back. He's just heaving it in the middle of nowhere as the pressure got to him. 3rd and 6 is coming up. Third and 6. USC needs to stop. Taylor in motion. He's got 7 to snap, so you better get this off quickly. Looks like Williams might be blocking here. Yes, now he's going to run out for a route. And that's who they're going to dump it off to. Williams gets hit and tackled a few yards short of the first down marker, and LSU will be forced to punt this one away. Let's look at the receivers here. Was there anybody really open? The pressure wasn't that bad. I mean, nobody's really open. There was a bunch of dig routes, and looks like Lacey wasn't there much. I haven't seen Lacey in this second half. I don't think he's gotten a target, which is a bit interesting. Most plays should be drawn up for him, as he has had a great first half. He's gotten open on pretty much every route he's run. That's an actual route, not just a go route. And fair catch here by Branch, caught at the 15. There's a penalty flag down, so we'll have to see what that is. It's right near Branch. Maybe it was something on the blocking, because Branch didn't even get close to being hit. I don't know what he saw because nothing I saw from where like he was from. All right, no foul in the play. Timeout. I don't know why he threw that. Maybe I don't know. Okay. There you go, Moses. There's a whole beanbag for you right there. So I guess he just threw that to throw it. So, but nonetheless, we'll take a timeout here. Obviously, ESPN needs to get in their advertisements because if this doesn't go if this doesn't go 3 to 3.5 hours then ESPN loses money, and God forbid they lose money. See, Mosey, there you go. I saw that receiver for Arizona had 10 catches at 304 yards, 4 touchdowns. McMillan. I mean, how the hell do you do that? Literally an average of 30.4 yards per catch. Now USC's got a chance. I mean, all right, sorry. Second down now. 2nd and 11. As they lost yardage on that play. And yeah, as I mentioned in the red zone earlier, USC is not converting the red zone. They've been there 4 times and have only gotten 1 touchdown. Moss throws this one caught by McRee. 1st down and more, gets past the 30 down to the 33, 34-yard line. I think this is just another play of McRee looking like he's going to be a blocker. And then also no one had McRee. I think there was a bit of miscommunication right there. The defensive back, or I'm sorry, the linebacker Penn went for the running back because I suppose that might have been his assignment. But there was a double team there, and it left McRee wide open. Now here's a big pass rush, and over the middle, it's still caught. Or, I'm sorry, not over the middle, near the sideline, it's still caught. That by Lame. Haven't seen much of him today. He was almost ejected for targeting. Let's go with the Phillies 1. Walk off by Castellanos. Great catch there by Lame. I mean, he had 2 guys ready to sandwich him, and he still was able to make the grab. Miller Moss really has proved me wrong. 18 of 24, 268 yards. Just hasn't really thrown much when it comes to being in the red zone. Moss throws over the middle. This one caught McRee again, trying to fight his way for a couple extra yards. Not really able to do so, but not a bad gain on first down. Second and 3, so it wasn't pretty good. At the 43-yard line, Moss throws over the middle. It is caught, and a first down for Eldridge. USC moving down the field with, on the last 2 plays, pretty short passes to 2 tight ends. And Moss done a great job on this drive. He's gone 4 for 4 for 50 yards. And here's Joyner, right up that A gap and taken down from behind by Jones, who has had a pretty good game. And you've seen a lot of these guys off the edge make the tackles from behind. You see the speed that a lot of these guys have. And I've been saying it for a long time now. To be a good player, to be a good edge rusher, you have to have some speed in your game. And you've seen a lot today from some of these linebackers and defensive ends from both teams. You got to give them a lot of credit. 2nd and 6. Moss, here comes the blitz, and this pass is tipped up in the air. It is almost intercepted. And that was Womack that tipped it. The linebacker and one of the defensive linemen, I think it was Jones, realized it was in the air, and he almost had it, dived for it, but couldn't come down with it. 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 6. They are USC is 3 for 8 on 3rd downs. And they got to snap this, and they got to take a timeout. They were not set in time. They were just getting set when it was 1 second. So USC has to use their first timeout of the half. That could be critical down the stretch because this game is going to be close. So hopefully USC is able to convert here. I think Moss was looking up at the clock and was just like, we can't do this. One second, chat. All right, 3rd and 6. And now Mark's on a run and taken down in the backfield. Not sure why they ran that. And once again, off the edge was Weeks, the linebacker. And it looks like USC is going to go for this as a field goal would put them within one. And the analytics say go for it. 5 seconds. They're going to call another timeout here. Or does it get reset? I think it's going to have to get reset, the snap clock. Let me see this walk off here from Castellanos. And now they got to take another timeout, USC. That's their second timeout taken in this drive alone. Right up the middle, Castellanos with a walk-off. Love to see it. Fourth and 9. Moss drops back, throws. It is tipped in the air. And intercept. Oh, no, incomplete. Sorry. It was almost intercepted. Once again, with this, like they catch it in the last second. Someone knocks it down. But Weeks again tips it in the air. Or I'm sorry, I don't know who tipped it in the air, but I think it was Weeks. But LSU, a turnover on downs, and USC used 2 of their timeouts on that drive. Let's see who tipped it in the air. That was Jones who tipped it up. I think Weeks almost had the interception. He had it. Once again, he just got to tuck, man. Always tuck the ball. Something he's got both teams will be working on in practice this week. Jones, he has had a great game. And Weeks had it. He just didn't tuck. Good job, though, by Moss to cover it up just in case it was an interception. And there is a flag, probably for an excessive celebration. Though just went away. There probably was an excessive celebration. Brian Kelly talking on the sidelines to one of his players. I think that's an offensive player. I don't know. It was somebody. No, that was Burns, the safety. Trent Williams might miss games this year because of the contract holdout with the 49ers. That's a big blow for them, especially in week 1 because the Jets have one of the better defensive lines in the NFL. See, Mosey. When you sit there, it's all good. I mean, LSU has all the tools they need now to go win this game. And Emory, well, maybe not that. Taken down in the backfield. I guess it was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on LSU because they got taken back a few yards, I think. But they're taken back even more as Emory just got taken out in the backfield. Now 2nd and 15. Still almost 8 minutes remaining in this game. Emory moves to the other side. And now throws this one caught over the middle and about a yard short of the first down, that being Pimpton. And Nussmeier, whatever the hell. They're on 3rd and 1 now. Will hand off to Emory. He is not going to get there. A 3-and-out stop for the USC defense. They really needed that one if they were going to survive. You see, just right through the line is Gentry, no block. I mean, you had a backup tight end on him, that being Pimpton. I don't know what LSU expected. You definitely should have had, someone on him better than that. I mean, Gentry has been a big part, or has been a big-time player in the backfield today. Not sure why you didn't have at least a lineman on him. Regardless, Moss right back on the field, and he will have another opportunity to take this team down the field. Everybody's going crazy over Castellanos. I mean, USC's gotten many opportunities to go down the field and score, and if they're going to have to do it, they're really probably going to have to do it now. All right, here we go. Moss, play action, throws over the middle. This is caught by Hudson. And inside the 45-yard line. Good start for USC, but it seems like the second they get closer to that red zone, they just, I don't know. And good ball here by Moss. Once again, he reads the coverage just so well down the field. Ryan was like 10 yards behind him. He thought he was running a go route. Then he switches to that post. Kind of like a skinny post. And now a handoff here. And first down and more. And being taken down at around the 25-yard line is Marks. Once again, the tight ends and the linemen, the pulling that they have done tonight, and then the blocks have just been incredible for Marks. He has 14 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown tonight. Oh, that's a offsides. Free play here for USC. Going down the field. It is caught for a touchdown! Lame! And USC has taken the lead. Jacoby Lane, after an uneventful night, was supposed to do something of relevance. Now he shows up when it counts and will give USC the lead. Great ball there by Miller Moss. 3 plays, 64 yards, only 113 taken off the clock. So it's not like LSU does not have a chance to go down and take this game back into their hands. But man, USC. And Lance barely makes it again. He could not afford to miss another. Because it should be 23-17. Now let's look at this play here. It's obviously a free play because LSU jumped off sides. And then Lance, it's just really a foot race. Or I'm sorry. No, actually, he's in the slot. Or no, he's not. He's on the outside. And it's just a simple go route, foot race. He gets past the defender. I can't really see. I don't know the number. And a great placed ball there. That was actually Stamps, who has had a very good night. A bit, he didn't push off. He kind of was making contact and then just let go in the final second. And then just a really great ball there by Miller Moss. I think he's impressed a lot of people tonight, especially me with his pinpoint accuracy. So a great ball there, but now Nussmeier and LSU need to go down and take this game back because they had all the momentum on their side. They were able to get a stop, and they went 3 and out and just gave up a touchdown in 3 plays. There still is 5:44 remaining, so it's not like they don't have time. This one will be in the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, we understand what happened in the bowl game last year. See, I didn't watch this bowl game. It looks like this. What do you call it? Lacey looks like he had a good game in that. So I don't remember. I mean, we haven't seen Lacey this entire second half, and he dominated the first half. So, I mean, where has he been? And that's false start. False start on LSU. Terrible start. Another penalty for LSU. Campbell, the left tackle. Yup, he flinched. He's saying he can't hear. 9 penalties for LSU. Can't have that. Cannot have that. And that's offsides on USC. That should be offsides. I didn't see anybody on LSU jump. And if they did, then it is going to be a disaster. Yeah, offside. So we'll go right back to 1st and 10. Let's look at it here. That was Lucas, the defensive end. And yeah, he definitely jumped. Nussmeier. Well, we'll just dump it off to Anderson. About a yard in front of the line of scrimmage. It's now 2nd down. 2nd and 7. LSU's really going fast. They really don't need to. Daniels in motion. And now a toss to Williams, and he will be a few yards short of the 1st down. I don't agree with the tosses, but okay. Third down and 4. Emery in the backfield. You have a trip set on the right. Hard snap, no. Or hard fake, no jump from from USC. Nussmeier, he will drop back. Has time, throws over the middle. Wide open, Anderson to the 35-30, and is tackled at the 28-yard line. What a throw from Nussmeier. He was like fading back too. Let's look at this. Anderson, once again, that cushion coverage and then the zone. No one saw him. That safety. That was Ramsey. Just didn't pick him up. That wasn't his zone. I don't even think he saw him. Here's Emery. He'll go nowhere. Second and 10 from the 28. No one in the backfield. Nussmeier will throw. He throws this one near the sideline. Caught. And a 1st down. That one by Thomas. Nussmeier getting all of his receivers involved. That's press coverage too. Great Great move off the line of scrimmage, a little shimmy, and pretty much a one-handed catch there by Thomas. And a timeout on the field. Is this going to be reviewed? It might be. I think it's a catch, right? I can't see how it's not. Are they trying to say there's a juggle, and then when he completed, he was already out of bounds? His elbow's down in bounds. Are they trying to say there was a little bit of a juggle? I mean, I think he caught it. Yeah, I don't see the ball coming out either. Yeah, why? I don't understand why this is being reviewed. That's a clear catch. His elbow's down, his knee is down, he gets a foot down. I mean, I don't see how that's not a catch. Yeah, I mean, if this is overturned, then this should be an easy call for the officials. Yeah. Confirmed, first down. I don't even know why they reviewed that. I guess the people in New York told them to do it, if they even have that. I don't even know if they have that in college. LSU's offensive coordinator is losing it for some weird reason. All right, first down. 2:40 remaining. Remember, we do have a 2-minute warning now by the new rule. Looks like LSU's going to send the blitz. They will, but Emery's going to take advantage of that. Oh, cannot break the tackle. Good open field tackle. That probably saved a touchdown. That was Smith, the corner. Second down, and they don't have to snap this before the 2-minute warning. I think Brian Kelly realizes that and just saying, let it go. Because if they do get a field goal, it's tied. And now they're saying get to the line. I don't understand why. And there's the 2-minute warning. Two minutes. USC up 20-17. When we come back, it'll be 2nd and 7 for LSU. They don't need a touchdown, but it would probably be in their biggest favor. Or probably be the most wanted. I mean, where's Lacey, man? I don't think he's been double teamed, has he? Lacey, man, I mean, just get the ball to him. All right. Oh, wow. 63,000 people. Second and 8. Anderson in motion. Nuss fakes. Rolls out. Throws to Anderson. And it was behind him. Now third and 8. They had that there. Nuss had it. See, finally the cat knows what to do. She knows to just sleep. Just sleep while I'm doing my stream. See, just sit there and like look pretty. Third and 8. LSU on third downs in the second half, 2 for 5. I think USC is going to send this blitz. Lacey, get him. He was looking for him. He's going to throw to him. He can't hit him. Incomplete. There's a flag down, though. Lacey was doubled. It's a critical call here, depending on the penalty. Oh, it's going to be on LSU. I assume he'll decline this penalty, that being Lincoln Riley. Illegal shift. So Lacey illegally shifted, and Williams illegally shifted. I don't even think Lacey knew what he was doing. Yeah, both guys are moving. Yeah, like you can't do that. All right, so penalty decline. It will be a fourth down. And the kick from Ramos that will determine whether LSU can tie it or they will have to take all these timeouts to try and get the ball back. 31-yard attempt. He's 1 for 1 in kicks. Under 2 minutes. 31-yard attempt to tie it. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It is now all tied up at 20 with 1:47 remaining in the game. And now Miller Moss, who has had a very stellar performance, has a chance to go down the field and prove why he is one of the best quarterbacks in the nation after week 1. I don't know why he thought that was Miller Moss thought it was no good. I don't know how. It was pretty good, and Brian Kelly's just pretty pissed, shaking his head. And every single team in the top 10, that being Florida State, is 1-0. And then obviously Florida State plays against Boston College on Monday, or tomorrow. And it was pretty dominant for all the teams except for Notre Dame and Oregon. Pretty dominant wins from all the teams in the top 10. No surprises there. We could see overtime, or we could see a game winner, or or USC could just go 3-and-out, and then LSU can go down the field and win it. Either way, we'll see it. Somebody win the game. We'll see overtime. 147 remaining. Miller Moss is about to go out there now. It's a touchback, and referee's trying to get the coaches off the field and the players on. Miller Moss tonight, 22 for 30, 329 yards and a touchdown pass. Nothing short of stellar. If I'm LSU, I am sending the pass rush, and there's 6 seconds. They're going to have to call another timeout. Or is the clock getting reset? I don't know. What's going on? All right, we're staying on the field. All right, let's get underway. I think LSU's got to send that pass rush. It's been working. Listen, I know you don't want to give up a big play, but they're only going to send 3 here, and they're going to pass this one in the backfield. Caught by Marks, and he'll gain around 5. I would send that pass rush. I would have sent it, especially on first down. And if that didn't work, then you could get away from it. But only sending 3 on first was questionable. 2nd and 5. Moss drops back, has time, throws over the middle again, caught. This one by Lane, or first down for USC. About a minute remaining. Moss over the middle. This one is caught. This one by Branch. I think he's about a yard short of that first down marker. Lance will get ready to kick, but most likely the longest field goal ever is 48 yards. And now here's a handoff to Marks. He's taken down, but not before gaining the first down. And LSU needs something here as USC is driving their way down the field. 30 seconds. It's not like USC has tons of time themselves. I think they had a false start there, though. Nonetheless, there's a pass caught by Hudson. I think he got the first down. He put the ball on the marker, and it looks like they're going to give it to him. "22 seconds, USC." And they're about 5-6 yards out from Lance's range. The clock does stop as Hudson was able to get out of bounds. And now Moss to throw. And this one is tipped and knocked down. Lots of those that LSU have gotten tonight. Suggs was able to knock that one down. Lots of pass deflections. And let's take a look at this one. Only 3 again on the rush. And just Suggs able to get his hand up. 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. 1 timeout for USC. I mentioned you shouldn't have used those 2 timeouts. That's a false start on USC right there. That's going to be on Noah, the right guard. And the officials in a huddle talking about it. Yep, false start. So now this is getting interesting. Franklin Riley reminding his team we have a timeout. This is going to get interesting because of the fact that it's 2nd 15. You got to get, yeah, he definitely jumps. You got to get about another 20 yards with against LSU, who is not going to let anything behind them no matter what. Actually, I don't got to get 20. You got to get about close to 10, 11. Moss going to throw. Hudson takes a hit! And the flag is going to be thrown, and he makes the catch as well. And USC is in prime position for a field goal attempt. What a great catch by Hudson. Another one-handed grab. And USC now is in prime position to go get themselves a field goal and win themselves this game. Personal foul. Targeting on the defense. And there were 2 fouls. And it was targeting here. I mean, I could see why. I mean, he came, I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Gilbert who came flying at Hudson. Yeah, it was Gilbert. What a catch, though. Great concentration. Yeah, he definitely hit him right in the head with his helmet to helmet. Oh, God. Yeah, definitely targeting. That will get Gilbert ejected. Not a good game for Gilbert. He's been burned a couple times today, and that is not going to help any. And the official is obviously going to review it. This Hudson guy, though, I mean, this guy has some concentration. This guy must see everything in slow motion. I mean, five of 6, 49 yards. Great drive so far. And honestly, the Hudson wasn't even a good ball. That was just Hudson. Yeah, for the 3rd consecutive opener for LSU in the Brian Kelly era, they might lose. They're still talking. I think it's a targeting. Yeah, catch the stands, obviously. Targeting confirmed. Gilbert is gone, which is only going to be about, most likely, 13 seconds. And hopefully this game does end soon because my iPad's at 5. Good thing I do have the portable charger, though. So USC has a timeout. They'll probably just run this down to about 4 seconds, and then they will take the field goal. I think everybody knows the drill. First and 10 from the 14. And there's a handoff. And Marks is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown, and that will most likely seal it. No field goal needed. Woody Marks from 13 yards out gives USC a 6-point lead. Lincoln Riley telling his team, get off the field, let's get this field goal. 8 plays, 75 yards, 1 minute and 39 seconds taken off the clock. And the USC sideline is loving it. And you'll see the LSU fans there in the crowd. They are speechless. And the kick is good by Lance to put USC up by 7 over LSU. And how you give this up is crazy. How do you do that? Oh, the safety went through the wrong gap. That being Allen. I don't know what he was doing. Did he not see it was a run? I don't know if he saw Mark. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, he should have been there to make that tackle. That's his job. He's the last line of defense, and I don't know what he was doing. Well, there'll probably be a squib kick for USC, or nah, it'll probably just be a regular kick. Miller Moss is loving it. Lincoln Riley, he is probably so relieved because if he would have lost, it wouldn't have looked good for him to get into the college football playoffs this year, and they definitely need to get in the college football playoffs. As I said in the beginning of the stream, Lincoln Riley is going to be in hot water if he does not get to the college football playoffs. And the kickoff here by Lance, that will just go in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now LSU have about one play left to try and just tie this game. It's going to take nothing short of a miracle to tie this. I would assume that the game has been sealed. I mean, USC will rush 3 here. I would think they're going to have to play the razzle-dazzle, the lateral game, and that's what they're going to have to. And nope, it's intercepted. Not sure where Nuss was throwing it, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by Cobb, and that's going to do it. I don't know where he was throwing Nuss. I don't know if he was throwing to Taylor, or I don't even know if Taylor was expecting the ball, but I don't know if it was just a bad ball or let's see. Let's make sure it was a catch. I think it was. I don't know. It did hit the ground. They're going to obviously review this. Obviously, all turnovers are reviewed. I'm pretty sure they've pretty much confirmed it's a catch. Brian Kelly's already taken off his headset. And, he is going to be pissed off because he cannot seem to win an opening game. And the USC Trojans start off 1-0 as they beat LSU 27-20 in an upset. And they will go home happy. Definitely the game of the week. This was a great game. Love to see it. And in the end, USC put on a very good performance. Very, very impressive performance by Miller Moss. I mean, you can't discredit what he did. The defense was really good. I mean, those linebackers, I mean, these guys were just really great. This guy Cobb, Stevens, Gentry. I mean, these guys made a lot of plays. But Miller Moss is the MVP of the game, no doubt. Him and Hudson were great. And then obviously obviously Lane was in there for a great touchdown catch. 27 to 36, 378 yards and a touchdown pass. Great game for Miller Moss. And I honestly had my doubts coming in, but he definitely proved me wrong tonight. And he put on a USC all-time performance in an opener. And that will do it for this game. That'll do it for week 1 of college football. That'll do it for the stream, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lean the Great blogs. Make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cow Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. We'll be back on Thursday. And Ryan the Great out. Peace.